But you're going to be free one day. You are who you are, but you're going to be free one day. If you got the courage to make it through the meat grinder. And find yourself respected by the others who got rained on too, and get over it. Not every girl loves me. So, does that make sense? Yes. Yes. Did you get all my illustrations? I gave you 15 different stories, man. I'm trying to help you read it instead of me, because if I talk like a detailed guy, I'd just say, show the plan. I'm trying to give you stories that you can relate. But here's the deal. Some will, and some won't. Get over it, or so what? Somewhere, some will. I've never been able to get, if I go show 100 plans tomorrow, I've never had a streak of 100 for 100. But you know the magic point? I've never had a streak of 0 for 100 either. So, John, come back up here, brother. Because I called you up more as recognition the last time, and I know we've got to like end here, but I also don't think it's very, you just show the plan. And not everybody gets in, but not everybody doesn't get in, and you've brought in some pretty good leaders, and just share with us a little bit on your heart why you're so excited about Truestar, but also along the line 2 questions. One question would be, why are you so excited about Truestar? But then also, how is it that you just don't get so discombobulated when somebody says no? It's just like some say yes, some say no. And you just go show the next one. Does that make sense? Like, it's a numbers game, right?
All they're saying no to is that they're not going to be sitting on the beach in the Bahamas with me. And so I'll be on the beach, and they won't. So who cares what they're going to do?
So what goes on in your brain that keeps you from, like, whenever you show the plan, like when you show somebody the plan and they go, not for me right now, and you don't just fall on the floor and go, ah, and cry, and my life is ruined, these guys don't like me, I quit. They didn't join, I quit.
Every single person I've showed the plan to, I basically said I've got 2 goals. One is for me to show you what I'm doing, and 2 is for you to tell me yes or no, no maybes. And so I'm going to show you, and you're going to say yes or no. If you say yes, you've hit your objective. If you've said no, you've hit your objective. We're still going to be friends. You're not going to go where I'm going to go, but we're still going to be friends. And so it doesn't matter. There's 300 million people out there.
You get it. So he's great. So he's great. But now let me ask you a question. How do you get courage? Like, so many of us sit at home and we're, oh, there's another song. A wishing, a hoping, a dreaming. Remember that? Yes. From that song, from that movie, The Wedding or something. And so how come people are home, they're reading books, they're listening to CDs, they're dreaming, I'm going to do it. Tomorrow, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be fearless tomorrow. I'm going to contact tomorrow. I'm going to show plans tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Today.
Exactly.
We showed the plan today. From the hotel room, I showed the plan. And since we showed the plan today, we've had 6 people sign up.
So what goes on in your brain to make you want to do it now? Why do you think, or now I'm going to ask you, why do you think some of your team or some of these people have a hard time just going out fearless and just finding out the yeses or nos, just the contacting? They just, why do we sit home and dream that we're gonna do it? Why don't we just do it?
Do I get to say whatever I want?
Uh-huh.
The average person doesn't have enough self-esteem to take the no because they take it personal. And if what you're saying to yourself isn't the right stuff, then the average person isn't built themselves up enough to be able to take those hits that don't have anything to do with them in the first place.
Major point, major point. So, their self-esteem, that's why you plug into your upline, because I'll help, or John will help, or Kason will help, but we help you believe in you. We believe in you.
Yep.
But what do you say when you talk to yourself? I didn't ever say, hello, regular people. I didn't say, you know, that I didn't say be so in love with yourself. You know, some people are so in love with themselves when they go to a movie, they hold their own hand. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't say be in love with yourself, but I did say love yourself. But what he's saying is, love yourself, and what do you say when you talk to yourself? Because sometimes the most negative person you talk to all day is you. So that's what you're saying, right? It's not personal. If they say no, they're just not in the looking zone right now. It doesn't mean they don't like you.
They're saying no to themselves.
That's right. So we go out and just show the plan. We talk to people. You talk to people. That one night we went out, it was his daughter's 21st birthday. And we showed the plan that night, but she had hoped all day, because to a young 21-year-old, or to a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old, the 21st birthday is huge. And so she dreamed of her 21st birthday, and the day of her 21st birthday, Big John promotes to all of his friends that Lennon's coming, and I'm going to show the plan. Now, I'm saying this in a good way, but the fact is, she could have taken it like, I've waited my whole life for my 21st birthday, and Dad thinks Lennon's more important than my 21st birthday. But he talked to her about the team, the dream, and everything. She got excited and said, good. Then she says, then we will go out after. And so me and John took his daughter out for her 21st birthday and partied hard. I'm just kidding. No, here's the truth. It was Blue Star and me and John and your wife and your other daughter, and we just all, and her son, and we just made a big family deal, and we all went out to celebrate her 21st birthday. The point I'm making is, we were there, and all of a sudden, there was that one person walking out, and I just wanted to have courage where others feared, so I just...
I think the words were, if you don't get her, I'm going to.
So I had quick courage. But no, the point was I walked out and I says, hey, let me talk to you for a second. And then all of a sudden we talked. The point I'm making is, when we're contacting, we're contacting. When we're celebrating, we're contacting. Does that make sense? So we're contacting. So then...
The next night we went out for her birthday dinner, and we ended up sponsoring the waiter that waited on us. When on Oklahoma City on Tuesday night, we went out afterwards to dinner, and my daughter is sponsoring the waitress who waited on us.
So I understand that we're overtime now. My time is up as far as the organized schedule, but I'm trying to help you get this because I want you to get that we're not doing the leaderboard guys. The first two leaderboards, you won 1,000, 1,000. You won it twice.
The first one I split with his mom.
Okay. The point I'm making is that now the guy that might win it this week is his guy. One of the guys that won it last week or two was his guy. So in other words, because that's depth, just like when Johnny Bravo, well, anyway, the point is that you can either win and you help others win, and sometimes I win, sometimes he wins, sometimes Case, you know, in other words, but the point I'm making is that we're all out there, and you went on the leaderboard, and you did it just by doing it, because we're doing it. I hope that point made sense. The point is that you're listening to the leaderboard guys, and they're not doing anything different, except they're doing a whole lot different, but they're just doing it. See, in other words, what's different? Okay, I don't know if my English is making sense. It's not that so either you contact or I will. Well, I'm single, I will. So anyway, no, that's a little joke.
But I called her and invited her to the plan.
So my point was that, and it worked out because she's a single mom and could use the business. And anyway, but we're not here judging who we talk. We're just saying go talk. The difference is he went out to celebrate the birthday the next night and sponsored the waiter. We were out celebrating that night, and we made a contact, and she'll probably get in. Point is, the leader people aren't doing a magic script. They're just doing it.
I have a new dream. I want to hear 9 words out of your mouth when you raise my hand as a Truestar. I just want to hear you say, "Holy hell, I've never seen anything like that."
If it's on CD recorded and in Utah, I'll say, "Holy heck." But if it's in Texas, I'll go with the Southern hell. Because I think that's what they said in the Civil War when those Johnny Rebs went after the North. They just said, "Let's give them hell, Henry." No, that was the President Truman going. They said, "Give them hell, Harry." Anyway, sometimes my history gets mixed up. But Harry Truman ran for president, and that was his big deal. They always said, "Give him hell, Harry." Isn't that right? Just agree. Anyways, I just love sharing with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I think you get it. I could have brought up 10 guys. I brought up John, leaderboard man, flew in from Texas. He fits. We're going to win, guys. We can win. We can win, and we are winning. But it takes you having courage where others fear. It takes you getting over your fears if you're man enough, if you're woman enough. Because we all have those same fears. I went through them when I was new in the business too. Scared of the no's, so I got very few yeses because I was scared of the no's. So I got very few yeses. When I started not being scared of the no's, I started getting tons of yeses because I was no longer scared of the no's. So guys, I hope I shared some stories from my heart. I want you to realize I relate. I have empathy for you because I signed up with 0 partners too. I've done it a couple of times in my life. When I was 18, I had no partners, and I built a pretty big business. When I signed up in Truestar, I had no partners. There was not one person signed up under Secretariat when I signed up in Truestar, not one. I signed up Secretariat, and I started signing up people. Understand? Guys, so you're starting, I started. You can do it, because I'm doing it. I'm only doing what you can do. I'm not doing anything that you can't do. I'm just doing it. John's not doing anything you can't do. He's just doing it. So use all of your high-tech techniques of how to make friends on Facebook. Don't forget that little 3-foot rule, because it was the lady at the party that I contacted. It was the waiter that he contacted. Do it all is what I'm saying. Do it all. Show the plan. I'm so honored that I was here. I'm so honored that Tim provided this opportunity for me. I am where I've always dreamed of being. Can you believe that? The master networker of a team that has an owner like Tim, where we can start from the beginning and build a culture and change lives. Holy cow. I love being here.